Appreciate the help, Dorman. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. On the last episode, we found out our mission and the reason that we needed to kill all of the Colossi. And it's to bring back our lover/sister Mono by making a deal with Dorman, the god of this forbidden land. And in this episode, to start off, well, Dorman pretty much explained it the way that I was going to explain it. This is an altar. At the altar... God damn it. It's probably R2. Yeah, it's R2. We can save, and we can also restore our health and, well, I guess our grip as well, technically, but we didn't really need to restore our grip. We didn't use it for anything. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to take down Quadratus, which is the second of the Colossus, and it is in this direction, I believe, and if I can get my sword out, there we go. Again, still getting used to the controls, so I apologize if there are some weird choices for the first few episodes in terms of movement. And it seems to be in that direction, so let's go aggro. So, while we're journeying over there, I'm pretty much going to explain how, in more detail, the segments of the episodes are going to be split. Now, thankfully, with the way that this game is set up with 16 Colossi, it's actually very nice for an episodic format, that being 16 episodes for each Colossi, and the format for each episode is going to be pretty similar to each other. It's going to be journeying over to the Colossus, and Jesus Christ, this game looks beautiful. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. It'll be journeying to the Colossi and then actually fighting the Colossi themselves, and as I mentioned last episode, doing the remake I think was a great decision, considering I get to see all of these familiar landscapes that I have traversed before already. Numerous times, in fact. I've beaten Shadow of the Colossus a whole bunch of times, and I get to see them in a completely new and different light. So during the multiple journey portions of the game, I hope to have different conversation topics. They're not going to be set in stone. It's not going to be like, this episode is going to be based on this subject or this subject, but it should add some theming to different episodes, and as I said before, stuff I want to talk about. Right now, I'm still in the process of giving an idea on what this LP is going to be like in terms of tone. It's not going to be as ad-lib, I think that's the phrase I'm looking for that I usually do. There are some definite things I want to discuss, and I think it can be really interesting to get some different insight from the comments. At least that's what I'm hoping to get out of this. But anyway, for right now, we should be nearing the lair of Quadratus. Quadratus, I believe, if I remember correctly, is one of the larger Colossi. And that should be evident by looking at it right now. I believe it's about 98 feet in height and 140 feet in length, and it weighs over 120 tons. And we need to find a way to bring this big beast down. There are actually multiple ways of doing this Colossus, if I remember correctly, but the most common way I used to always do is that on the soles of its feet, or its hooves, I guess I should say, you'll see that it is, it's got, glowing parts. And if we aim at those glowing parts, we should be able to bring it down. Ugh, but I always sucked at aiming at them. Oh god, I hope I didn't get its attention. Okay. Needs to get a good angle. Need to get a good angle. Come on, buddy. Bear with me a second. I know I'm trying to murder you. But it's all for a good cause, I swear. There we go. Aggro, you sit tight. Oh, shit. The shockwave actually did some damage to me. Holy crap. Alright, we're on it. Come on, Wanda. We need to get up. God, the grip. maybe I'm remembering this incorrectly, but the grip seems to go down much faster than I remember. But maybe that's just me. Thankfully, there are ways to increase our grip, but we're not going to get into that quite yet. One of the ways is actually defeating a Colossus, which is why it's a little bit bigger, because we defeated Valus last episode. Right. He's going to try and shake us off. God, again, I don't want to get into too much detail right now, because it's for a later talk I want to do, but Blue Point did an absolutely amazing job in restoring these Colossus. The bone structure and the fur look absolutely amazing. Anyway, right now, I just need to attack this sigil. And with one more stab, this sigil should disappear, which means there are multiple sigils that we need to take down on this Colossus as compared to Valus. And don't worry, that will become a theme, and oh jeez, oh Wonder. You okay there, buddy? Seemed like you were having a bit of trouble. It may seem like I remember these off the top of my head. Don't worry, as we get to later Colossus, I'm going to be sure to forget some important details. So if it seems like I'm doing well right now, that is sure to change at some point. Yeah, I know, you don't want me on your head, but I'm sorry. This is something I need to do. Well, I guess I don't need to do it. That's not the right choice of words, but it's something I want to do. No, that isn't even the right choice of words. Choices of words are very important for this game. I'm hoping to stay a little bit vague at the very least for the time being, but for now, that's Quadratus. And we have to go through this crap again. No matter how far you try to run, it always catches up eventually. Sorry you had to see that aggro, old buddy. It's probably not a very pretty sight now that I think about it. And that's 2 Colossi down. You may notice that episode lengths are going to vary a lot during this playthrough. That's one of the shorter Colossus lengths in terms of episode that we're going to have. Don't worry, a lot of the later ones have a lot of journey time and they take quite a while to defeat. So hopefully you won't mind the varying video lengths, but for now, that's going to be it. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus PS4 Remake, I don't know what to call this game. It's technically just called Shadow of the Colossus, but, I don't know, I feel like I have to be specific. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just call it by its actual name. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, then be sure to come back next time as we go and take down the Sleeping Giant, the third Colossus. See you guys then.